Okay, so since I brought up my book, this book, The Heart On, is really about a goddess who needed a lot of support to process energies that were trapped in her body. And her partner wanted to be of service and to was like a devotee and served her and honored her and acknowledged her and gave her the satisfaction that she required. And for a time she was honored with her needs, with her pleasure needs, to release energies out of her body that she was aware of. So noticing your body and paying attention to its messages and having a partner that honors those messages and gives of service through touch, through massage, through energy work, through breathing, through cuddling. When the goddess is requesting that level of support, it's amazing when she's met. It's amazing when she gets those needs met at that level. And so that's what this book is about. It's mostly about different experiences of him, of the dominant giving to the one that needs the support. So, and it's very sexy. There's a lot of sexy stories in here and some poetry, and it is an honoring of my partner. It's honoring, his humor and some of his wisdom and some techniques that I did where we did role play, where he wanted to be dominated, and my dominating him, his intention was to help me to process my own anger with my parents, my female parents, elders. And it helped a little, but when it was really just about him getting pleasure from me dominating, it stopped becoming fun. And it wasn't about my healing anymore. It was about his satisfaction. And when he provoked me to kind of make me angry so that I would do that, I stopped doing it. I was like, that doesn't work for me. So, but role playing can be helpful in an intimate relationship when two people are willing, and there's healing that's needed, because it's the healing inside of a sacred relationship is private, and when it's honored and acknowledged and there's agreement, like you each have a different role, or you each know what the other person is needing the most, so you can hold space for them. But when the integrity is out and it doesn't feel aligned anymore, then you can certainly change the way that is happening. And in my case, when I stopped being, it stopped being safe for me to be the dominant, and he started dominating all the time. And to the point that I lost my power. That's when a lot of the intimacy stopped, because he just wanted to be the dominant and he didn't listen to my boundaries. So I was talking before about boundaries and how boundaries are really important, and if they're not honored and they're not heard in a sacred relationship, it can be detrimental. Safety can go out, completely out, and intimacy will die, because both partners need to be heard and understood. And I was going to say, when you're dealing with somebody with autism, and it might not be that category, but in this case, that felt like that was a big reason that he just couldn't understand boundaries. But either case, the lack of listening has an impact. So so the amazing, sexy passion can go away, can die when boundaries are not heard. So boundaries are crucial in an intimate, sacred relationship. And they're also crucial in new relationships. So if you're dating, or you're building in new connections, it's important to know where you stand, or at least to share what you need, and be honest about that in every moment. And if your needs change and your boundaries change, to share them as they change, to continue to be honest, to continue to be authentic, to continue to be real, inside of the safe relationships in your life. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share on a mini share on that. And I'd like to do a live talk on this. So I will be scheduling live events where I will be talking live, and people can ask questions and I can respond, and I would love to do that. So be on the lookout for that. All right, have a great, beautiful day. All right, namaste.